and he is 4 years older than 3 times his son's age. Find the age of his son.
What did you do?
I first divided it. I first subtracted 4 from 46, and I got 142, and I divided that by 3, and I got the answer of 14.
Okay, so I'm going to show you another method. Everybody pay attention, and if you don't understand, please tell me. Son and Miguel. It says Miguel is 4 years older than 3 times of his son. So if his son is 1, this would be 1 times 3 plus 4, which is 7. If he is 2, that would be 2 times 3 plus 4, which is 10. If he is 3, 3 times 3 plus 4, which is 13. So you can see this is going up by 3 years. And the goal is to get 46. So 7 to 46. If you subtract, you will get 39. So every time we go up by 3. And we have to do it 39 in total. So 39 divided by 3, which is 13. So we have to do it 13 times. So if you do it 13 times, this will become 13 plus 1, which is 14. And this will become 14 times 3 plus 4, which is 46. Ania, do you understand this method?
Yes.
Anybody does not understand this method?
Mr. B,
Yes.
so is the answer 14?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Shamish, do you understand this method?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Anybody have question about this method? I'm going to show you another method. So let's say his son is this age. We call it brick method. Then Miguel will be 3 times of that, which means he will have 3 bricks. And he also said 4 years more. So this is 4 years. Okay. So this is his son, 3 times and 4. And the total is 46. Now, as Ania said, if I take the 4 away, this becomes 42. Divide 42 into 3 parts, and this would be 14, 14, and 14. So that means this age is 14. Any question, anybody? Number 2, Ashura.
Pete, Brian, and Philip are cousins. Pete's age is 1/3 of Brian, and Philip is 5 years elder than Brian. If the sum of the age of the cousins is 40, find the ages of each. I didn't I wrote equations for these. I didn't do
So can you do it? That's okay. So if you know one way to do it, that's good enough. So let's say we try this way. So Pete's age is 1/3 of Brian. And so this is Pete. And this is Philip. So it says 1/3 of Brian. So what is the smallest age Brian can be? We have to do 1/3. So can it be 3?
Yeah,
So Pete would be how much?
Mm. 1.
1. And Philip?
8.
What is Philip? Philip is
8.
8. So what would be their sum?
12.
12. So obviously that's too low. Let's take the next multiple of 3. So now this should be 2 and 6 plus 5, which is 11. Correct?
Yeah.
So 6 plus 2 is 8. 8 plus 11 is 19. Correct?
Yeah.
And you can see the pattern. Or you
Mhm.
can say, I will try the next one, which is 3. 9 plus 5, which is 14.
Mhm.
So this would be 12 plus 14, which is 26.
Yeah.
Are you with me?
Yeah.
And you can see the pattern. So this is going up by 7. So this
Mr.
would be
B,
30. Yes.
can I go to the bathroom?
So this would be 33. This would next one would be 40. So this one would be 12, 15, 5, and then this would be 20. Do
Okay.
you understand?
Yeah.
So this would be another method to try.
Okay. Is it okay though if I do like use the equation sometimes?
Absolutely. No problem. So whatever method you know you're comfortable with,
Okay.
you can.
Thank
Number 3, Medha.
Anna is 5 years more than Jack. Some of their ages is 29. Find the age of Anna and Jack. So if Anna is 5 years more than Jack, that means that. So if Jack was 1 and then Anna was 5, if you add their ages, it becomes 6. And if you go up again by 1, it'd become 2, and Anna is 5 more years older than Jack, so it becomes 7. Yeah, 7, and that's 9. So we can do it one more time, which is 3. That goes up by 2. So if you go up 3, 8, and that equals 11. So 29.
So it has to go up 22 times.
Yeah.
So that means you have to do 11 times.
Mm-hmm.
So if you do 11 times, what would be Jack?
It would be 12, and then it would be for Anna 17.
So 12 and 7. And again, you can do the brick method as well. You can say, and Jack is this, Anna is this, plus 5. When you add them, you will have 2 bricks plus 5. And this is 29. So that means this is 24. That means this is 12 and 12. Number 4, Anish.
Tina is 3 years younger than Tom. The ages are in the ratio 2 to 3. Find their ages. So could Tina be 6 years old? And no wait, could Tina be 9 years old and Tom be 6?
And how did you find out?
Because it's 2 to 3, so like it could be anything. You can multiply by 3 and get 6 to 9.
So Tina is 3 years younger, so it's 2, and 3. That's the first option.
No, Tina's gonna
So-
be 6 years old.
So then next one would be 4 and 6, which is 2 years younger. Next one is 6 and 9, which is 3 years younger. Correct?
Hmm?
Number 5, Gitika.
For number 5, George is 8 years more than Christopher, and Ford is 2 years younger than Christopher. The sum of their ages is 60. Find the ages of George, Christopher, and Ford.
What did you do?
First, I went with George, who had 20. I first split up 60 3 times. So then I put 20, 20, and 20.
No, I don't want you to do that. Who is the youngest in this sentence?
Ford.
So if Ford is 1, what would be Christopher?
I didn't do like that.
Try it. Ford is 2 years younger than Christopher. So what is Christopher?
3.
3. Now read the first line. George is 8 years more than Christopher. So what is George?
11.
11. So what is the sum?
12.
12. 1 plus
wait,
3
never
plus 11.
11 plus 3, 4, 15.
50. And obviously you're looking for more numbers. So if Ford is 2, what is Christopher?
5.
5. Ford is 2 years younger than Christopher.
4.
And how much is George?
12.
What is the sum?
18.
How much did it go up by?
It went up by 3.
And what is my goal? It's 60, isn't it?
Yeah.
So from 15 to 60, how much do I have to go up by? How much is it from 15 to 60?
45.
So 45 divided by 3 is 15. So you have to do it 15 times. So if I do this 15 times, how much would be Ford?
First, I have to get Christopher, though.
No. So how much would be Ford? Just do one at a time. So Ford, we started with 1, 2, then 3. Even if I do it 15 times, wouldn't the
Ford-
Ford be 16? This would be 18. Do you get it or no?
Yeah.
And this is 26.
George should be 26.
These are their ages. Do you understand or no?
Yeah.
Do you understand this method?
Yes, I do.
I mean, it's good that you know another method, but I'm trying to teach this method. And there is a reason. Once you practice it a couple of times, you should be able to do it in your head without actually writing anything. Okay. Isha.
It says Devin is 12 years old. His age is 2 more than half of the age of Steven. Find the age of Stephen. Okay. So it says his age. Devin is 12 years old, and his age is more than half of the age of Stephen. So, I did 12 minus 2, and I got 10. And that's like half of 20. So I thought the age of Stephen was 20.
You're right. So let's start with this method. So it says half of Stephen. So if Stephen is 2, what would be Devon?
0
0? What is half of Stephen?
or 1.
And 2 more.
3.
So shouldn't this be 3?
Yeah.
And if Stephen is 4, half of 4 is
2. And
plus
2
2
minus
is?
5 is 5.
2 plus 2
no.
is 4.
I'm sorry, 4. I
So
thought
it
it was
went up
3.
by 1.
Yeah.
And my goal is to get 12. So that means it has to go up 9 times, correct?
Yes.
And then 9 divided by 1 is 9. So whatever we do, we have to do it 9 times.
Yeah.
So what would be my answer?
One sec. It would be 11 plus 12.
No, we're not adding. Look at the pattern. We're just going by 2, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. So, let's.
Wouldn't that be 20 going up by 2?
Oh, yeah.
It has to go up by 18, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yes.
Or you can do this way. Let's say Stephen is 2 bricks. Then Devon would be 1 brick plus 2, correct?
Yeah.
And this is 12. So that means this is 10, this is 10, this is 10, which is Stephen is 20 and Devon is 12.
Okay. I understand.
Mr. B?
Yeah.
I don't really understand how that worked.
Which one?
Number
The brick
6.
method? Brick method or the table?
The table.
Why? What happened?
I don't really understand how you came up with 20 for Devin.
You didn't see the pattern, that's why. So what was the pattern? So if Stephen is 2, Devon would be half of 2, which is 1, plus 2, which is 3, correct?
Yeah.
If Stephen is 4, half of 4 is 2, so 2 plus 2 is 4, correct?
Mm.
If this is 6, this would be 3 plus 2 equal to 5, correct?
Yeah.
So what is it going up by? Isn't it going up by 1?
Yeah.
And Devon is 12. So we have to do it 11 times. Sorry, 9 times. From 3 to 12.
Wait, why 9? Is it because we already did 3?
No, it started from 3. You have to get to
Oh.
12.
Okay.
9 times, right?
Yeah.
And every time we are doing this, we are adding 2.
Yeah.
So if I do it 9 times, wouldn't you add 18?
Yeah.
So 18 plus 2 is 20.
Oh. Okay.
You got to look at the pattern.
Mm.
If that looks difficult, you can do the brick method. That always works. Unless it's very complicated. Nandini, number 7.
For number 7, it says Mrs. Smith is 8 years more than twice the age of her son. The age of her son is 12. Find the age of mother and find the difference between their ages. So, what I did, I just did I did 12 times 2 is 24. Then 24 plus 8, and then 24 plus 8 is 32. So 32 minus 24 is 8. So because so the answer are 32 and 8.
32 and 8. Difference between their ages.
Yeah.
So 12 and 32 is 8.
Oh no, sorry. 20.
This was a straightforward question. This one also should be straightforward. And Nina?
Kate is 12 years old. His age 4 times the age of Robbie. His age is 4 times the age of Robbie. Find the age of Robbie. So we do to find
Sorry, I
Robbie.
wrote it wrong. It says Kate
Yeah.
is
In order
4 times Robbie. Okay, go ahead.
So to find Robbie's age, you have to do Kate divided by 4.
Which is
3.
number 9. Neo.
The sum of present Abe and the age before her 7 years is 31. Find the present age, and then you must find his age after 7 years. So, for this question, I got 26.
So what is the method? What is his present age?
So, the present age of her is 19.
And how did you find out?
So I did a hit and trial method. So if the sum of the present age of Abe and the age before her 7 years is 31, then if you do 19 and 12, that is 31. And then 19 plus 7, that is 26.
Okay, I don't want you to do guess and check. So let's write the pattern. So if Abe is 7 now, what would be the age before 7 years?
0,
0. What is the sum?
7.
7. If it is 8, this will be 1. What is the sum?
If this is 8 and 1, that will be 9.
9. So what happened? What did it go up by?
2.
2. And what is the goal? It's 31. So from 7 to 31, how much does it have to go up by?
24.
So how many 2's are there in 24?
12.
12. So that means this has to go up 12 times. This has to go up 12 times. So 12 plus 17 is 19. 0 plus 12 is 12. Do you understand?
Yes.
So present age is 19. So after 7 years would be 26. Do you get it?
Yes.
Mr. B,
Yes.
I don't get how you got 26.
Well, what does it say? What is his age in 7 years? What is his age now?
19.
So what would be the age after 7 years?
Oh, okay. I get it now.
Number 10, Sanmish.
Okay, so Margaret is 8 years more than twice of the age of the son. The age of the son is 12. Find the age of mother and find the difference between their ages. So, first I did 12 times 2. I got 24. And then, I added 8, which is 32. So that would be the mother's age. And then I did 32 minus 12. And, that would be, 20.
Okay. Ami, sorry, Sharan.
Miguel is 46 years old. He is 6 years older than Thrice, his
Yep.
son's age. Find the age of his son. So what I would do, I would do 46 minus 6, which is 40.
Mhm.
And would you divide that by 3?
That is correct.
Okay, so let me find that answer. So it's 13.3 repeated.
So this is 40. So that means each block is 40 over 3. That means the Miguel's son's age is 40 over 3, which is 13 and 1/3. You had a confusion or something?
No, I was just confused on what thrice meant.
It means 3 times. Okay. 12. Hami.
For number 12, I got, wait 1 second. What?
I'm
I
not
only did
hearing.
up to number 8.
What?
I only did it up to number 8.
Can you read the question?
Yeah, Nick and Kane were born on consecutive years on the same date. Nick is younger. The sum of their ages is 11. Find the age of the brothers.
So if Nick is 1, how much is Ken?
What?
If Nick is 1 year old, how much is Ken?
10.
10? It says they were born consecutive years on the same day.
Then
And Nick is younger.
I don't understand this.
What is your birth date?
December 15th,
What year?
2012.
If somebody is born in December 15, 2013, if you are 12, what would the age of that person be?
13.
No, he born 1 year
sorry.
later.
No, sorry. It would be 1 year.
Younger. And that
Younger.
age would be?
That means Ken will be 2.
Ken will be 2. So what is the sum? Isn't it 3?
3.
And then you can see the pattern. It's 2, 3, 5, 3, 4, 7, 4, 5, 9, 5, 6, 11. That's what he's asking for.
Okay, because I didn't know what consecutive years meant.
Consecutive means side by side,
Okay.
one year after one other. Number 13, Zion.
The ages of Ashley and Mary are in the ratio 4:7. The sum of their ages is 22. Find the ages of Ashley and Mary. Ashley's age is 4 and Mary's age is 7, and then the sum is 11. And then if Ashley's age is 8 and then Mary's is 14, then that should be 22.
That's the word we're looking for. So 8, 10, okay. Number 14, Ania. Sorry, I unmuted you.
I
Honey.
didn't this one.
Can you read the question?
Sure. The ages of Peter, Margaret, and Jack are consecutive odd numbers. 5 years ago, the sum of ages of Peter, Margaret, and Margaret equals Jack's age. Find the ages of Peter, Margaret, and Jack.
So did you not understand the question?
Yeah.
Okay, this was a little difficult question. Let's see. Ashura,
I didn't do this one.
Anish, what did you say?
I didn't do this one.
Geetika, Isha,
No.
Medha, Nandini, Nina, Neil.
I did this question.
Go ahead, Nina.
So, the ages of Peter, Margaret, and Jack are consecutive odd numbers. 5 years ago, sum of the ages of Peter and Margaret equals Jack's age. Find the ages of Peter, Margaret, and Jack. So, 5 years ago, Peter's age was like P minus 5.
So you did algebra?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't want you to do algebra.
Okay.
So let's say these are the 3 people. And this is 5 years ago. Peter, Margaret, Jack. Peter, Margaret, Jack. Do you understand the table I wrote? Nina, do you understand the table I wrote?
Yeah.
Okay. So now they are consecutive odd numbers. That's a big clue. That means it's 1, 3, 5, 3, 5, 7, 5, 7, 9, like that. But then it says 5 years ago. So you have to make sure you don't go to negative, right? So Peter is the youngest, and I have to make sure Peter goes back 5 years. So I'm going to start with 5, 7, and 9. So 5 years ago, this will be 0, 2, and 4. Do you understand?
Yeah.
And all I have to make sure is 5 years ago, sum of Peter and Margaret equals the Jack age. So these two together must be equal to this age. Do you get it?
Yeah.
Okay, so obviously 0 plus 2 is not equal to 4, so I'm going to go to the next number. So this would be 2, 4, and 6, correct?
Yes.
So now do you see 2 plus 4 is equal to 6?
Mm-hmm.
So what are their ages? 7, 9, and 11. Anya, Ashwarya, Arish, Gitika, Isha, do you understand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Anya, did you do 15?
Yes.
Right.
Um,
I'm not hearing anything.
1 minute. So I did since the sum of the ages of Tony and Teddy equals 1/3 of their mother's age. Tony is 2 years younger than Teddy. If the age of the mother is 42, find the ages of Tony and Teddy.
Okay. What did you do?
I did equations.
No. Ashwara, did you do it?
Yeah.
So can you tell me what could be Tony and Teddy? What is the smallest number? If Tony is 1, what would be Teddy?
3.
3. And 1 plus 3 is
4.
4. But they said that has to be equal to 1/3 of their mother's age. So what is their mother's age? So let's do Tony plus Teddy. And then I will write mother. So Tony plus Teddy is 4. If the sum is 1/3 of the mother, so what is mother?
12.
12. So that's low. Let's start with the next number. Tony is 2. How much is Teddy?
5. Oh wait, no,
5.
4.
4. What is the sum?
6.
6. So what would be mother?
18.
80. So did you see what happened?
Yeah.
How much did it go up by?
6.
6. What is my goal?
42.
So how much does it have to go up by?
30.
So how many 6 are there in 30?
5.
So whatever we are doing, we have to do 5 times. So that means this is 6. So Teddy would be
8.
8. And together is 14. And 14 times 3 is 42. So the ages are 6 and 8.
Mhm.
Anya, do you understand this method? Anya,
I understand this method.
so I have a suggestion for you. Whoever is teaching you writing equations, can you have her watch the video, please?
Okay.
16. Anish.
At present, Alan is 10 years younger than Scott. 5 years from now, Scott's age will be 2 times the present age of Alan. Find the present age of Alan and Scott.
Did you do it?
No, but I can try.
Okay. So let me write the table. Alan, Scott, Alan, Scott. Okay, let's start with 1. If Alan is 1 now, how much would be Scott?
11,
11. In 5 years, how much would be Alan?
6,
How much would be Scott?
16,
60. Now, what are we looking for? Scott is 2 times Alan. Is
2 times.
16 2 times 6?
So 5, you need the 5 years from now, Scott's age should be 2 times the age of Alan in the present.
So is 6 times 2 16?
No,
No. Okay, so let's go to the next number. Alan is 2. What is Scott?
12,
Okay, 5 years from now.
7 and 17.
Is it 2 times?
No,
Okay, let's go to
then
the
3 and
next.
13. 8 and 18.
Is it 2 times?
No. Oh, it's 10 and 20.
So 4, 14,
9,
9, 19, 5, 15, 10, and 20.
So it'll be 5 and 15.
Is this difficult?
No.
$17. Isha.
I'm 17. I
Yeah.
didn't do this one.
Okay. Ritika.
I got Lewis was 6 and Brown was 12.
What did you do?
I don't have what I did.
You had what?
I don't have what I did in my book.
So how did you get your answer? Medha.
I didn't do this question because I had trouble understanding this one.
Okay. Nandini.
I didn't do it either.
Nina.
I didn't do this one.
Neil.
Yes.
Did you do 17?
Yes.
Go ahead.
1 second, let me get it to that page. Okay, yeah. I got 12 and 6. So
What did you do?
so if the present ages of Lewis and Brown are the ratio 1 to 2, so then it would have to be 12 to 6.
Okay.
Because 12 plus 3 equals 15, and 6 plus 3 equals 9, and 9 to 15 equals 3 to 5.
Very
And
good.
so my answer is 12 to 6.
So first we start with the ratio 1, 2, 2, 4, and 3, 6, and 4, 8, and so on, right?
Yes.
So in 3 years, this would be 4 and 5.
Mm-hmm.
This is 5 and 7.
Oh, 3 and 5.
And then
You made a mistake,
6.
5.
Oh, 3 and 5. 3 years, 4. Yeah, what is the mistake?
Instead of 4 to 5, you should have wrote 3 to 5.
Why? It's 3 years from now.
Oh, okay, sorry. And continue.
So, and then this would be 7 and 11.
Uh-huh.
And we're looking for a ratio of 3:5.
Hmm.
So 5, and this would be 9. Sorry, 10. So
Yeah.
this would be 10 and 15, right?
Mhm. Yes.
So 6, 12. This would be 11, and this would be
There's also one problem. 5 plus
This
2
would
is 7. 2 plus 7 is 9. 9 plus 2 is 11. Oh, okay. Yeah. So 11, 15.
11, 15. Next,
Next is 7, 14, and 12, 17.
17. And then 8, 16, 9, and 19.
Uh-huh.
Did we have the ratio yet?
No.
No. So what is next?
Next would be 9, 8, and 18.
Okay.
And then it would be
I think I wrote something wrong. This is
4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 19.
hold on. I think I messed up some number. This will be 8. This is 9. Yeah, I messed up some numbers. So 9 and 15. What is
Yeah.
the ratio?
Ratio
That's
would be,
divided by 3:5.
yes, that's what I got.
Yeah. So this is the number.
Mhm.
Now 6 and 12. At 3 years, it will be 9 and 15, which is 3:5 ratio.
Mhm.
Meda, do you understand?
Yeah, I understand this question.
Geetika, Nandini.
What if it's a bigger number? Would you do the same thing?
Well, you can always find a pattern. I didn't do it, but you can always see what is the pattern going up by 2, going up by 1. And then you can use the pattern.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
18, Shanmish.
So my answer was 10 and 20, and
Yeah.
I did the graph. So like
Did,
if like
did what?
I did the graph.
Okay. You mean table?
Yeah, table.
Okay.
So Susie is 10 years older than Billy, and next year she'll be twice as old as Billy. How old are they now? So let's say right now, like Susie was 11. I mean Billy was 1. Susie would be 11.
Wait. So Susie is 10 years older than Billy.
Yeah.
So it will be 1 and 11. Is that
Yeah.
what you're saying? Okay.
Yeah.
So this would be 2 and 12.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the next year would be 2 and 12. And then Billy would be 3 and
Okay.
13.
And they
So
can continue.
I continue till 10 and 20 because 10 plus 10 would be 20, so that's the 10-year-old difference. And then it'd be twice because 10 times 2 would equal 20.
So this would be 10 and this would be 20. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. So this would be 9 and 19.
Yeah.
Yep. So you can continue and find 9 and 19. They will be 10 and 20, which is double. So they are at 9 and 19. Sharon. Sharon. Ami.
Yes.
Did you do 19?
No, I didn't do this one.
Oh, you said you didn't do it. Beyond it. Zion?
Yeah.
Did you do it?
Guess. No, I didn't do this one. I don't
Okay.
understand it.
All right. Anybody else did?
I did.
Did you use formula or did you do table?
I did the table.
Okay, very good. So let's write down the table.
Oh, I didn't read the question yet.
Okay, go ahead.
Gus is 10 years older than his brother, and 6 years from now, he will be twice his brother's age then. How old is Gus now?
So if Gus, his brother is 1, how much would be Gus?
11.
11. 6 years from now, how would be Gus? Uh,
17.
17. And his brother?
7.
7. So obviously you are looking for twice. It's not. So let's go to the next number. 2, 12. And this would be 8 and 18.
8.
3 years. So 3 and 30. 9 and 19. And 4, 14. This would be 10 and 20.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah, that's right.
So their age is Gus would be 14 now.
Yeah.
Zion, Kami, Sharon, do you understand?
I understand. Yes.
20. Let's see, Sharon is not responding. Ania, did you do 20? Ania. Aishara.
I didn't do this one.
Do you want to try? Do you understand the question?
I do. I just didn't have time to finish the last
Okay,
question.
what did you do? Read the question.
Jack is now 14 years older than Bill. If in 10 years Jack will be twice as old as Bill, how old will Jack be in 5 years?
Jack is 14 years older than Bill. Okay, so let's say if Bill is 1 now, what would be Jack?
15.
10 years from now, what would be their age?
11 and 25.
And is this twice?
No,
No, let's go to the next number. 2 and
7. No, 16.
10 years from now.
12 and 26.
12 and 26. 3. This?
No,
Yes, no?
no,
Okay. 4. Yes, no?
yes.
That's the double. Now Jack is then 18. So how much will it be in 5 years?
23.
Mr. B,
Yeah,
can I do the next one?
sure. Go ahead.
If Sam were twice as old as he is, he would be 40 years older than Jim. If Jim is 10 years younger than Sam is, how old is Sam? So what I did, like, if he was twice as old as he is, it says he would be 40 years older than Jim.
Mhm.
And if Jim is 10 years younger than Sam, how old is Sam? So, wait, never mind. I'm looking at a different question. I didn't do this one.
Anybody else did?
Can I use the bathroom?
Yeah, go ahead.
I did this one.
Go ahead.
So it said It said if Sam were as old as he is, he would be 40 years older than Jim. If Jim is 10 years younger than Sam, how old is Sam? So what I did was I started from 15.
Okay.
So if Sam were 15, Jim would be 5.
Okay.
And if Sam were twice as old so if you times 15 times 2, you would be getting 30.
Okay.
And if you times 5 by 2, you get 10, but he's only 20. And if you look at the difference between those, Sam would be 20 years older then. So then I went to 16. And
So you
I
said you
got,
started with Jim 5, Sam 15.
yeah.
And then if Sam were twice, this would be 30 and Jim still be 5. So this is not 40 years difference. Okay, next.
Then I went to 6.
Okay.
So and then 16 and then 6 and 32.
Okay.
That's also not a 40-year difference, so that doesn't work. Then I went to 7 and 17. And if you multiply 17 times 2, you would get 34. So the pattern was it's going up by 4. I mean by 2.
Okay.
So then we want to make sure he's 40 years older than Jim. If Jim is 10 years younger, we have to try getting Jim to be 10 years younger. So then I went to 8 and 18.
Okay.
And
Can I add one more column? What is the
Yeah.
difference? Difference
The-
is 25, 26, 27, isn't it?
So the difference
And
goes
you're
up.
by 1.
Mhm.
So this is up by 1 and I have to do it 15 times.
Mhm.
So if I
That's
do it
in-
15 times, this would be 20. This would be 30. And this would be 20. Correct?
Yeah.
So this would be the number. So Sam is 30 years old.
Yeah. That's what I got.
Isha, do you understand?
Yeah.
So this is all about finding the pattern. Write the cases, find the pattern, apply the pattern. Gitika, did you do it? 22?
Yeah.
Good.
I didn't do in the table way, but I did in another way.
So you did it right equation?
Yeah.
Okay, so whoever is teaching you equation, can you ask them to watch the video, please?
Okay.
All right, we'll have enough time to write equations. I'm not saying equation is bad or anything.
Yeah, I
I just
also know the
want
table
you to.
way. I also know the table way.
Okay, what would you do with the table way?
So it says Doreen is 5 years younger than her brother. Is 3, and then 3 years ago, the sum of their ages was 23 years. How old is each now?
Okay, can you tell me now if Doreen is 1, what is his brother?
5.
5. But unfortunately, we cannot do 3 years ago, right? So we have to start at least at 3. So 3 years ago would be this age, correct?
Yeah.
And it said also a sum. So what is the sum?
The sum of their ages 3 years ago was 5.
Let's look at a pattern. So let's say this is 4. What would be brother?
The brother would be 9.
5 years ago. Sorry, 3 years ago. 1 and
1
6.
and 6.
Sum is.
7.
So what is the pattern? How much did
It
it
was
go up by?
2.
And we need 23. So how much we have to go up by? What is 23 minus 5?
18.
18. So how many times we have to do it? Every time you do it goes up by 2. How many times you have to do it?
9 times.
9 times. So that means if I do 9 times, 3 plus 9 is 12. If I do 9 times, 8 plus 9 is 17. So their present age is 12 and 17. If I do 9 times, that would be 9. If I do 9 times, it's 14.
Yeah.
Do you understand this method?
Mm-hmm.
So the question is, how old are they each now? 12 and 17. Hey, Sharan, you're back. Did you do 23?
All right. Linda's mother is 3 times as old as Linda, and 14 years from now, she will be twice as old as Linda was then. How old is each now? I didn't do this question, but I could try.
Okay, what table would I write?
What was it?
Do you understand my table or no?
Not really.
Why? Read the question. What do you need? Isn't it 2 time that are given now at 14 years from now?
Yeah.
That's why I had 2 column.
Okay.
So if Linda is 1, mom is 3 times. What is mom?
3.
14 years. What would be their ages?
So, 15 and 42.
15 and 42. So Linda's mom was
Oh,
3
I
year
mean,
old.
17.
7. And is it twice?
Yes.
So 15 times 2 is 17.
15 times 2 is not 17. No.
So this one doesn't work. Go to the next one.
2 and 6. Let's see. 16 and 20. That doesn't work. Well, okay, so it'll be 17 and then 23.
23. So we
So
can
it's,
write down all the steps. Let's speed up. Let's go 10 and see what happens. And we can do it step by step. So 10 would be
So
24.
24 and then 44, which is
So you're
20, so we're almost there.
almost there. So let's do 12
12,
and
let's see, 32.
36.
Oh yeah, 36. 26 and 47.
14 plus 36.
I mean 50.
So you're almost there. 13, 39. This would be 27.
27 and 53.
So we're almost double. 42.
14, 42. 28 and let's see, 56. That's double.
That's double. I think Medha, you asked me if the number is big. This is what you can do if the number is big. You don't have to write every single step.
Okay.
24, Nandini.
So what I did a chart with
Okay.
Jamie first, then Joe, and then the total. Something. So first I started out with 1. So 1 times 2 plus
Mhm.
5 would be
Which
Joe's
is,
age.
what is it?
7,
7. So what is the sum?
8. So it
Okay.
can't be that. And if we do 2, then it would be 9. So the total is 11. So the,
And can I use the pattern?
yeah, so the difference between those two is 3. The difference between those two is 27.
So I have to do 9 times.
Yeah.
So if I do 9 times, that would be 10.
And then
And then 2 times 10 is 20 plus 5, which is 25. And the
Yeah.
total is 35.
Yeah.
$25 new. Neil,
20 years from now, Nancy will become 3 times old as he is now. Find her age now. So, what I did, I got 10 because, so if 20, let's say she's 30, let's say she's 10, and then 20 years from now, she'll be 30.
and which is 10 times 3 is 30.
Yes, basically.
So did you just guess the number or did you try other numbers as well?
I tried the other number.
Yeah, so we have found a pattern.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and so you can find the pattern 1, then 2, then 3, and you will see 10 will work. Okay,
Mr.
any
B,
question? Yeah,
what is it? So is the answer 30 for this one?
no, 10. It says find her age now.
Oh, okay.
Why don't we do in the equation way?
Because it is not the time yet. When we write the equations, we'll have the separate worksheet and we'll practice equation. But
Okay.
if you're comfortable with it, go ahead. But I am trying to teach a mental way of solving these questions. And that's why I'm
Okay.
drawing so many pictures and patterns and all that. If once you get the picture and pattern, you don't have to write equation. You can solve it without actually writing anything. A lot faster. That's the idea. All right. Any question? Anybody?
No.
No? All right. I'm going to continue this topic. Please use the table method, brick method, anything that you can think of. If you are absolutely not able to do it, you can write equations. And if your parents are helping you to do the homework, please ask them to watch the video once. Maybe they will get the idea how I'm teaching. Okay? Stay safe and talk to you next week.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
I do this. What? Close.